Be My King, 11/21/19, by Brianna Shaw and God. I've been properly misguided by these men I have loved and led down paths to nowhere by people I have trusted. When will someone love me enough to be true? Love me enough to help show me something different, something new? So along my journey, I've made a pit stop. Took a break from caring about others to learn to care for myself and God. Amongst my findings, I found a real love. Someone who's been there since day one, loving me constantly from above. I must say, the next one has to fill some big shoes, because the God I found in me is the King I'd expect in you. Finally, I feel complete within myself from the Father I found. So I expect you to be whole without holes all the way around. I've seen gifts hand-wrapped and predestined for me. So I expect you to know my worth and remember sometimes the best gifts are free. My Father, He watches me constantly and hears my words when I speak. So I'd expect your undivided attention when it's just you and me. He saves me from the traps of my enemies and the snares of death. So I'd expect you to protect me like one of your most precious gems from theft. That means lock me in a safe under password and key, and no one knows the pin except you and me. He also guides my path. He's my light so I never stumble. So I definitely expect you to be morally just and honorably humble. My precious Father is also my judge. So when I'm not who I'm supposed to be, I'd expect you to speak up. Whenever I call on Him, He answers me. It may not be right away. That's why He's also instilled patience in me. So I understand if you can't always pick up the phone, but when you get the chance, call back and check on home. He's a very jealous God, so that I don't have to be. So I expect to only want you, and you to only want me. Also, when I am weak, He's His strongest, carrying me through trials and tribulations that come along. So I'd be right to expect when I'm low that you be my high, lifting me up above the highest mountains in the sky. I can't even imagine how many times my Father has forgiven me. If I had to give a number, I'd say 1,000,003. So you just better believe, without keeping score, that I'd expect you to forgive me 1,000,004. He gives me peace of mind all the time. Any worries I have are His and no longer are mine. So I expect you to know that anything I'm going through is number one priority on your list of things to do. He also promised me eternal life in heaven, dear. So I fully expect heaven on earth for the remainder of my 120 years. And finally, when it's all said and done, when we return to the dust and we're dead and gone, I'd expect to see you in heaven right by my side to continuously love me for the remainder of our eternal lives. So what I have asked, I won't ask again. I won't accept anything less from no one or any being. The God I found in me is the King I'd expect in you. And if you promise me that, I'll forever be true. So I guess through it all, what I'm really trying to get the courage to bring is I'm not asking you to be my man. I'm asking you to be my king.